song to begin.
We thought that we ought to
Have a
have
song to begin. Please don't confuse the bounce with entertainment.
It's just a song to begin.
Just say, how you been?
The water is fine, so
why don't you come in?
so try not to cough.
Won't you please turn your cell phones off?
And let's check the needles on the mics so the needles don't bend. Testing 1, 2, 3.
Just the ABC.
Testing ABC.
Testing 1, 2, 3. Hello there. Hello in the air.
And that's the song to begin.
Many of you have heard the origin of that song, the story of the origin of that song. No? Oh, but I guess I have to tell it. It was written for us here in Florida by a man named Gerhard Bronner, who called himself the Viennese Tom Lehrer, except that unlike Tom Lehrer, who wrote 60 or 80 songs, he wrote about 3,000 songs in Viennese German, many of which I translated, and he returned the favor by translating some of my songs. He was a great translator. He translated My Fair Lady, Fiddler on the Roof, West, everything, except Sondheim. He said that was too difficult. But he translated everything into Viennese German, and he was Jewish. He actually fled the Nazis and fought with the Irgun in Israel. He went back to Vienna afterwards. And the Viennese were pretty anti-Semitic, even recently. And he was involved in a tax scandal. He was accused of a tremendous tax burden that he really shouldn't have had to pay. But he fled the country to Florida. So he was here for a while until that was all settled, and then he went back. But while he was here, we used to visit him when we came down here. And we asked him to write a song for us, because we were performing at the Florida Jewish Museum, and we wanted to have some music written by Floridians. He was a refugee in Florida. So we asked him to write this next song for us. Now, what happened was, it was an interesting story. Frank Lesser, who wrote Guys and Dolls, and Most Happy Fella, and How to Succeed. And Frank Lesser, when he died, there was a publication of posthumous lyrics of his. And he had written a piece called My Opening Song. And we said to Bronner, could you set this piece to music for us, My Opening Song? And he did. And then we wrote to Lesser's widow, and we said, could we have permission to use it? She said, no. So Bronner told us that he was having dinner with her and Frank Lesser at the premiere in Vienna of How to Succeed. And she went to the bathroom, and she was complaining about the hotel, which is the best hotel in Vienna. And Lesser leaned over and said, do you know what, what's his name?
George S. Kaufman.
George, you know what George S. Kaufman called my wife? The evil of two Lessers. Now, and we told that story in a conference in Boulder, Colorado, and a man came up and said, no, I'm writing the biography of Frank Lesser, and I've heard that story before, but I never heard that Lesser himself told it. So we couldn't use Lesser's lyrics, so we wrote our own lyrics to Gerhard Bronner's music for the unused lyrics of Frank Lesser, and that was our song to begin. So that's the story.